Photograph me like one of your French girls.
So today we're having a look at a gameplay from Gunman Airsoft Tuddenham. In this game I was playing as a defender. It was a half-hour game and we were defending 3 hostages. And there was an added twist to this in that every 10 minutes the closest hostage to the enemy spawn was executed. We didn't actually execute anyone, they're all just marshals standing around. So to give you a bit of the lay of the land, we were playing in the village area of Tuddenham. We had a hostage in the front 4 buildings. We had a hostage in the kind of middle 3 building areas, and we also had a hostage in the containers out to the side of the village. Unfortunately, this map's a bit out of date; it doesn't show the containers there. And the enemy were respawning in this tree line, just outside the village. So we'll start the first part of the video with me on the second hostage, which was the container hostage. And just after the start of the game, waiting for the first enemy contact.
I've got a feeling that I'm looking forward to getting wet.
I like to be moist, I do.
I do like being moist.
So, I'm playing with my G&G L85 with my EK3 conversion kit on it and a ACOG. I'm trying the ACOG out to see how it works with my prototype point of view camera system, which we shall see in a bit. So we're just waiting for the first contact. I'm keeping an eye on the 2 main areas I think they're going to come from. Got contact. Hopefully they'll call it out. They didn't. I see them. They're through the window, through the building. I can see a couple of the opposition team. So you go. I'm watching that window. I can see someone peek, so I'm gonna keep putting shots through that window now. And what I've done is got very scope focused, so I'm watching the scope and I'm not keeping aware of my surroundings. And that happened. Almost got hit. Luckily the shots hit the barricade, not me, so I ducked down and started a bit of gunfight with this player who came up to the corner. And you can see I'm just kind of peeking, leaning peeking. I try and go round, so I'm going to be firing my my L85 southpaw.
I'm going to take my fucking teeth out here.
As I say there, colourfully, I'm going to take my teeth out because it's got the blowback and could whack you in the face with the charging handle. Sorry, cocking handle. So that's why I switched back to go to regular right-handed shooting. Again, I'm peeking the corner, and it looks like he's moved off that corner. So again, I'm now keeping the gun up and watching between the corner and the window. And there we go, popped up at the window again, and he's pushing over into the barrels, so keeping the fire up.
Good take.
And me and the team managed to hit him. And again, someone's at the window again. Looks like they've got a sniper rifle. Maybe not. See, now on the day, I thought I was putting every single shot through that little gap. But watching it back, you're seeing it. The wind's kind of taking them everywhere.
I actually play well for once.
So again, someone else tried to enter those barrels. And put shots on, and either me or one of my teammates, I believe, hit them. And again, checking that window, checking that corner, and watching it.
How are we looking?
So checking on my teammates. So as you can see, we had a couple of players on my left-hand side. Actually, these were both fairly new rental players, but they were getting stuck in all day. In fact, they were there both days, getting stuck in on the front line, constantly pushing, constantly being quite aggressive and actually in the firefight. And it was really, really good to see. That's the type of play style I like to see from new players.
Photograph me like one of your French girls.
So I thought I was doing quite well in staying on the ball, and then I got distracted doing Titanic references for the site photographer. But hey, I was sitting there, no one was shooting at me, why not? So I felt a bit more comfortable that there wasn't too much contact, so I got up and got into a more permanent position. Again, I'm a bit more exposed, but it meant that I could be quicker to respond to someone popping around a corner who might not be expecting to see me there. And again, I'm mainly focused on that window, but I'm constantly peeking up to look at that corner now. but that window has a pretty good view through to the kind of main route coming down from their spawn into the village, so thought I could keep fire up there. I might be able to help hold off the opposition. That random echo you can hear is actually the hostage and one of the other marshals discussing the playstyle. So there, just quickly, I sounded really impressed with myself for getting a kill there, and actually if you watch it back, I didn't get the kill. I thought I got the kill on someone, but it's actually someone else falling back who's been hit. So don't always assume you're hot shit, because you're really not, especially this guy, really not.
Watch out, they're on the other side of one.
So one of my teammates had pushed up, so I was trying to let him know where the enemy were, and then we had more opposition come round from their spawn, trying to do a bit more of a flanking manoeuvre. So I push up to go deal with them. Just quickly, you hear the audio issue there. My mic got pulled out by my Marshall radio falling off my belt, so the audio quality is going to drop a bit after this. Apologise for that.
He's just below T junction, behind those blue things.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can see I went up to try and deal with the guy up the road, someone else flaked around the side of the building, and now I'm having a bit of a firefight with that guy.
I'm going to take that. That whizzed through my hair, mate. Good shot.
So I don't know if he actually hit me, but I felt it pass through my hair. I took it. I mean, it was a pretty cracking shot from him either way, so crack on there. Happy with that. I think I did a fair bit of good in that life. Anyway, let's move on and let's have a look at my second life. So, been back to respawn and then push back up. So I'm at the back of the containers now, and you can see they've now managed to get across onto our side of the road. And I believe this guy's a sniper that I'm trying to engage. But I thought I was reaching out to him. In reality, I think my BBs are starting to lose their energy out there and are maybe just dropping a bit short. But I was hearing it hit the barrels, so I was assuming that I was actually reaching out there. I think any of the shots I took just kind of dropped and hit the barrels in front of him. But still, I think it helped kind of keep his head down a bit. In fact, that was one of his shots hitting nearby me. That thing. So from what I'm seeing through my scope, I thought my BBs were going pretty spot on towards him. And some of the things you'll see in a minute make it kind of look like he's been hit and just walking back to spawn, but it's not. It's just him adjusting position, which, you know, it's neither here nor there, but to me it looked like he'd taken his hit, so I thought he wasn't a threat anymore. There you go. So he's moving across, so I push up again, and again I'm firing my rifle southpaw, so I'm trying to not hit my teeth with my cocking handle. There I'm just scouting the rest of the barrels up there to make sure no one else is further around and trying to flank us. There we go. Alright, so it's just the sniper and his friend there. And again, I'm putting BB shots pretty near him and I'm hearing them hit the barrel, and he just walks off, so I assumed I've probably hit him at this point. And then I see the other person coming in, so I focus on them, and look, no, he's not, he just walks back in, takes another shot. So, I knew I probably wasn't ranging them from there, so I fall back to come around the other side. And I'm going to let you see if you guys can spot the mistake I made. So crossover, so I've now not got much cover. Oh, there's a dead guy from our team. And again, I think I see the sniper. Oh, too late. There we go, another one of the sniper guys. Shots towards him. Ah!
Gun hit!
Gun hit. So gunman gun hits count as hit, so that's me out. So, did anyone spot the issue there? Yeah. Dead teammate, and they came out of the village, and I went, cool, and then he kept looking the other way, and then someone came through where they killed my teammate and shot me. So, yeah. Probably point the gun where your dead players are coming from, because that's probably where the enemy are. So that lesson. So I've changed the t-shirt and the background may have changed slightly. That's because I'm editing Ben. Looking back, this video is getting quite long, so I'm going to split it right here, end today's video here, and tune in next week when we watch the second half and see how the game panned out. See you then.